I didn't have anybody around to teach me about cars when I was growing up, so I've had to spend the better part of the last 30 years learning on my own the hard way. Now, I'm here to teach you everything I've learned along the way. These are lessons from a car guy. I'm Clint Grover with Never Done Industries, and today we're going to talk about which one's faster in a street race, an automatic or a manual transmission. Alright, before we get into this, let me tell you what I've got here. As you can see, we've got the car desk finally finished, lights are flashing, everything's cool. We have the LaFerrari crappy painting done by me. There's a video specifically on how that was created. You can look through our channel videos or we'll put a link to it. Also, you can see I have Never Done coffee cup, one of our Never Done Curved Bill Legend logo hats. These are both available on the website. And I have my phone because I don't have any memory. And so I've made a list of all of the important points that I need to cover in this video to make sure that I give you guys all the information you need. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started here with what the difference is between the two types of transmissions. Some of my viewers are younger and they're just not really sure. And so what we're talking about here is we're talking about an automatic transmission, which is the one that has the P, R, and D, and then 1, 2, or L, or whatever it is. And that's the one where you push the little button and you just drag it back into D, or on older cars, you have the column shift that comes down. Or there's the manual transmission, which is the one that has where you have 3 pedals. You have the gas, the brake, and the clutch, and then you have the little shifter with the 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5, 6, whatever, and you push the clutch, change the gears manually. So that's the difference for those of you who are maybe newer to cars. All right, so the question of the hour and the entire reason you clicked on this video: which one's faster in a street race? It depends on the level of the car and your level as a driver, your ability level. If you go down to the lot and you take 2 cars that are the same, one has a manual transmission, one has an automatic transmission. I'm talking consumer cars here, like not Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Porsches and stuff with advanced launch controls and all this other stuff. Anyway, if you take these 2 cars, you go out and race them against each other, the manual transmission is going to win. The manual transmission is faster in a consumer grade, stock, or slightly modified car. There's a few reasons for this. One, the manual transmission is lighter. It's a lot more simplistic design. The automatic transmission is a lot heavier, it's a lot more complex design, and the automatic transmission requires more of the engine's power for it to function correctly, okay? And so more of your power is going to operate that transmission instead of transferring down to the wheels. Manual is going to be faster in stock trim. However, eventually you reach a point where the car has so much power and the car is so fast that you cannot shift fast enough. Because remember, when you're shifting a manual, you have to push in the clutch, change the gears, let off the clutch, right? There is a point where the automatic can just do it faster than you. I know there's going to be a whole bunch of guys that are like, oh, well, I can shift so fast, boy, you wouldn't believe it. I shift faster than any automatic and blah, 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 blah. Up to a point, that's true. However, there is a point, for most guys it's around the 11-second quarter-mile range, where the automatic's just faster, right? The time that you press that clutch, taking the power away from the driven wheels, release that clutch, you've just not been under power for too long, and the automatic has been under power. Although it did require more power for the automatic to function, it still shifts so much faster than you that it doesn't matter. At that level, at the 11-second quarter-mile about level, the automatic is definitely the better option. Now, if you've got a Camaro or a Mustang or whatever car, some turbo thing, whatever, that's pretty fast, probably the manual's still faster. Probably for most street cars that you're around, unless you're in like Texas or California where those guys are getting nutty with their Mustangs and stuff, most of the time the manual's going to be faster. But also at that higher level of performance, the transmissions aren't the same as they are in a consumer car, right? They're filled with all kinds of cool guy stuff, okay? They have special torque converters, they have tight clutch packs, they have all kinds of special crap in them that make them shift a whole lot faster than a normal, consumer grade automatic transmission. In fact, when you start getting to the really crazy high levels where the transmissions are more than what you're probably planning on ever spending for an entire engine, they're called manual transmissions. They'll be like a 5-speed transmission, but they actually function like, if you look at the pro drag racers and stuff, they actually function like an automatic. And so you'll use the clutch to launch, and then after that, you don't use a clutch anymore. You're not pressing a clutch. You're just putting the hammer down and then shifting. Sometimes they have multiple little sticks. Sometimes it's just a bump forward, like you do on a regular automatic. For most street races, you're going to be faster in a manual transmission, especially if the cars are very similar. Okay, so hopefully this has laid that debate to rest or ignited it further, and you can be mad at me in the comments below or whatever. Fun fact that I thought I would mention for you guys who are not sure about this is that manual transmissions, because they're lighter and because you can choose when you shift, and because of the less engine power loss, you actually get a 5 to 15% increase in your fuel economy. Okay, to sum this up, which one is better for a street car, street race, stock or slightly modified car? It's going to be the manual. Not only is it lighter weight and gets you the better fuel economy and all that crap, but it transfers more power to the wheels. It's going to be faster. Sorry, automatic guys. However, if you are racing a rocket ship, I'm sorry, manual guys, the automatic is freaking faster, because it's not the same automatic that's in Grandma's Buick. It's a special cool guy race car fast automatic that shifts like lightning. And you can't shift like lightning, even though I know you really think you can. I would like to take this time to thank you guys very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, or if you learned anything, or if you didn't learn anything, or if you want to argue with me, please comment below. But first, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so that I can either educate or irritate you in the future. Take a look at our website for some of our merch, neverdomeusa.com. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.